Oh, nice. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Thank you for those who showed up to class. Like that I forgot to set up my yoga towel. So today is the last day we're going to talk about any chakras for a while. For those of you who missed Saturday's class, this is kind of a summary of that, or talking about the same chakra as Saturday. Now, the reason we learn yoga, it feels really good in the body, I understand. But the reason we learn yoga, the main reason, is manifestation and liberation. Manifestation meaning you tend to be so centered within yourself that you understand you can manifest the life that you want. And liberation is to free you from pain. We all, as Buddha said, life is suffering. And we all go through suffering in life. It's inevitable. And we don't like it. We feel pain in our body. We don't like that either. We feel pain in our soul or our heart. And we want to liberate ourselves from this pain. And so yoga is all about liberating ourselves from that. So as you stretch your body and liberate your muscles from any tension, you also stretch your soul, as I always say, and liberate yourself from any pain that you've been carrying with you. It's the simple understanding of this pain and understanding of life and accepting it that allows you to tap into that liberation. So today's focus is the crown chakra, and it is the last chakra right above our heads. It is shaped like a crown. It's a nice circle, and it's like the opening, our connection with the universe. The one thing that we need to do in order to make sure that we are liberated, to connect with our higher self, God, the energy, whatever you want to call it, it is really the same thing. We just find different names for it. Is to free yourself from the what ifs, or why did this happen that way, any regrets and anything you're holding on to from your past life experience that you thought should have been a different. What if I went with that guy? What if I stayed in that relationship? What if I had that baby? What if there's so many what ifs that you have in your life. What if this didn't happen? What if I ended that relationship in a nicer way? What if I didn't leave that job? What if I went for a different career? You're always wondering if you could have done something different with your past, but this does not serve you in your present moment. Unless you actually want to go back in time and change something, or change something you can change in your present, but there's nothing you can do with whatever it is that you chose in the past. So the best thing to do, to liberate yourself from it and just accept things how they are, and understand that everything in your life twirled around to bring you to where you are right now in yoga class. So to hear these specific words, for whatever reason you came into class today, this is what you needed to hear. And that's what the universe kind of does, this magical thing, a dance, and brings us to where we need to be. So let's start our practice with stretching our bodies out first, and then we're going to end the practice with a nice meditation, because that is how we achieve maximum liberation. Our mantra for today is I understand, or the mantra for the crown chakra is I understand. So as we go through life and we wonder why things happen the way they do, if you look at that, whatever it is, why did I choose that or whatever, if you just tell yourselves, I understand, you slowly start building an understanding towards that circumstance. So we're going to repeat the mantra, I understand, quite often in class. As you're in a comfortable seat, start twirling your wrists. We're going to be using our shoulders today. So I want to make sure that you're nice and lubricated, at least in your upper body, your hips, your knees, everywhere. Twirl them one way, twirl them in the opposite direction. Now place your palms on your shoulders and make circles to the front. You can start with small circles and then maybe expand them and see how it feels. Maybe your shoulders are ready, maybe they're not. Give them whatever feels good. And then the other way. now release. Place your right palm on the mat. Reach up with your left palm all the way over to the right side. Bend your right elbow so you can sink as deep as you can. Keep your left hip as close as possible, nicely glued to your mat. Come to the center like a beautiful ballerina. Extend both arms. Take your time as you lead your way all the way to the left side. Place your left palm on the mat. Reach up and to the left with your right palm, thumb facing the back. Glue your right hip to your mat this time. Now sway from side to side. Take your time. Do a little dance and maybe close your eyes as you move the energy around you. Lubricating your spine with every movement. And now come back to center. With your knees crossed, rock onto all four and untuck your toes. Let's do a few cat and cows here. Inhale, cow. Tilt your pelvis up. Look up towards the sky. Send your heart as low as possible towards the earth. Feel a nice flexion in your spine. Take an inhale, look up. Exhale, curl your spine. Look down at your belly. And while you're here, rock forward and back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Now on your own time, inhale, cow, and exhale, cat as fast or as slow as you want. Just make sure that when you inhale nice and deep to the count of 5, and you exhale to the count of 5. And now when you're ready, come back to neutral. Let's take a few rotations to the right because my wrist just popped and maybe yours needs some popping too. And some rotations to the left. Inhale your right arm high to the sky. Open up, twist open to the side. And now bring your right palm all the way to your left side just to open up your right shoulder. Make sure that your hips are stacked right above your knees. If you shift your hips right above your knees, you'll feel more of an extension in that right shoulder. Inhale, re-extend your arm. And exhale, thread the needle, press your right cheek on the mat. Extend your left palm nice and long to get a nice double stretch. Crawl that hand back. Inhale, re-extend your right palm. And exhale, come back to your tabletop position. Inhale, extend your left palm up high. Make sure that your hips stay stacked right above your knees. And bring your left palm over to the right side for a bind. Open up that left shoulder. Maybe look up towards the sky. Get a little neck stretch as you do this. Inhale, re-extend. And exhale, slide it through, thread the needle, place your left cheek on the mat. Extend your right arm for a nice double stretch. Pull your right armpit down towards the mat. Crawl your right palm back. Inhale, left arm high. And exhale, bring it down to your mat. Tuck your toes in. Take a nice inhale and exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips nice and high towards the sky. Bend your right knee, bend your left. Maybe bring your feet a little wider and place them down nice and firm into your mat. Ground down through your left palm with your right palm. Grab onto the outside edge of your leg, either your calf, your thigh, or your ankle. Wherever you can reach is good. Twist around and smell that left armpit. Bring your right palm back where it was. Ground down through your right palm this time. Peel your left palm off and grab onto the outside edge of your right leg. If you feel any tension in your body, just breathe through it. If you ever feel tension in your heart space, you also just breathe through it. I know it sounds very simple, but it works. Bring both palms to your mat. Bring your legs to hip-width distance and very slowly start walking your feet all the way up towards your wrists. Bend your knees generously as you're taking this little walk. And once you reach the top of your mat, keep that generous bend in your knees. Grab onto opposite elbow and sway from side to side. Completely relax your head. Maybe shake it to the right, to the left. Like you're saying no to all the not happy thoughts that could pop up in your mind. Release your palms to the mat. Keep a bend in your knees. And very slowly, with a curve in your spine, come all the way up to standing. Take your time as you climb. Once you reach the top, inhale your shoulders all the way up towards your ears and tuck them behind you to open up your heart space. Inhale, bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears, tuck them behind you, open your heart space. One last time, just to be sure that that heart space is open, bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears and open that heart. Inhale, scoop up all the goodness that this universe has to offer you, and it has plenty to offer. And exhale, Samasti Tahi, standing at attention. Bring those palms to your heart. Close your eyes for a moment. Whatever it is that you came to class to release, whatever it is that popped in your mind as I talked to you in the beginning of class, look at that phase in life, look at that incident or whatever it was, and just speak the words, I understand. I know it's very hard for us to understand why things happen, but there will always come a point where we will understand. And have faith that everything happened exactly the way it was meant to be. Again, inhale through your nose and repeat the mantra, I understand. Open mouth, exhale, release any tension you're holding on. Open your eyes and inhale, scoop up the yumminess once more, all the way up. Interlace your fingers, extend your index fingers only. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, but also extend your body up, extend your spine. Take an inhale, exhale, half moon to the right. Beautiful. Feel that nice side body stretch. Keep your arms extended, framing your face. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, back bend. Keep the point right above your crown as you tilt back as much as you can. You don't have to go all the way back. We just started class and we're warming up. Inhale, re-extend. And exhale, keep that bind and forward fold until your palms reach the earth. Then unbind your palms. Inhale, halfway lift, tuck your shoulder blades in. Make sure the crown of your head is facing forward. Exhale, tuck round and curl, come into a tiny little ball. Connect your forehead to your knees if possible. Come onto the tippy toes of your feet and just grab onto your legs if you want a little balancing challenge. Place your palms on the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Step your feet back. Make sure your elbows are facing your body. Exhale all the way down to low plank. Untuck your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Push the earth away with your palms and the tops of your feet. Push the earth away and push your shoulders away from your ears as well. You don't want to sink into your upward facing dog. You want to feel your power and your strength as you push yourself off the mat. If you don't get off the mat, that's completely fine as well. Tuck your toes in and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Let's flow our Sun A flow once more. Exhale, step or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, strong straight spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up, come into your mountain pose, interlace your fingers. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, come back to center and exhale all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck, round, and curl. Take a full breath here. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. One last time, let's flow through our Sun A. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to your mountain. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck, round, and curl. Send your heels down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Keep your toes pointed towards the earth. Keep your hips parallel. Exhale, tap your right elbow. Inhale, open up side plank to the right. Right arm goes high. Exhale, tap your elbow to your knee. Tap your knee to your elbow, not the other way around. Inhale, re-extend your leg. Exhale, step it through to your low lunge. Pivot your back foot to 45 degrees. Maybe bring it a little closer. Ground down through both feet and inhale, come into your warrior one. Now in your warrior one, look at yourself in the mirror. You want your upper body at least to be facing forward. Reach up with your arms without bringing your shoulders up to your ears. Keep them nice and relaxed to your sides. Push down, create kind of like a cupping motion with your back foot by pushing down through your big toes and also into your heel. Keep your arms up. Keep a nice 90-degree bend in your right leg. Take an inhale. Exhale, interlace your palms behind you. Reach your palms down. Inhale, look up towards the sky. Exhale, humble warrior. Dip the crown of your head down towards the earth. Bring your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee, or place your right shoulder onto that knee. Keep your front knee to a 90-degree bend. Inhale, come back up to your warrior one. Exhale, prasarita on the left side. Bring both palms down, open up to the left, and release your head down towards the earth. Maybe keep a tiny bend in your knees if it feels good for you. Inhale, rise to your star. Keep your legs exactly where they are and just lift up through your body. Open up your palms. Exhale, warrior two towards the right. Bend your right knee, extend your arms nice and long for your warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Reach up towards the sky. Straighten your front knee as you reach up. Before you lean back, come back to center. Reach a little higher. Feel that extension in the right side of your body. And then tilt back. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Beautiful. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Point those toes towards the earth. Keep your hips parallel. I know that naturally, when we lift the leg, we want to open the hip to the left. But resist that motion and keep those toes pointed towards the earth. Find strength in your hamstring by doing so. Exhale, tap your left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, open up to your side plank to the left side. If you need to modify this by pressing or placing your right knee down, please feel free to do so. Exhale, connect that knee to elbow once more. Inhale, re-extend your leg. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Ground down through your back foot to 45 degrees. And inhale to your warrior one. Same thing, make sure your upper body at least is facing forward. We want to push our hip forward, but naturally, our hip will try to open up to the right. Maybe if you walk your back foot a little closer, it'll be easier for you to tilt both hips to frontal. The front, that's what I mean. Exhale, interlace your palms behind you. Inhale, send your palms down, open your heart up to the sky. And exhale, humble warrior. Dip the crown of your head towards the earth. Again, keep that left shoulder on the inside of your left knee, or maybe place that shoulder on your knee. Inhale, come back up to your warrior one. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana on the right side. Send your arms down and send the crown of your head down. For those of you who wonder why I use Sanskrit only to this pose, it's because it's the word in English, the name in English is so long that it would take me 5 minutes to say it to you. Wide-legged, something, forward fold. So Prasarita just is easier. Now ground down through your feet. Inhale, star pose. Reach your arms high. Exhale, warrior two on the left side. Bend that left knee. Extend your arms nice and long. Ground down through both feet and through your big toe of your back foot. Make sure that your upper body is stacked right above your hips. Extend your arms. Inhale, reach all the way up. Reverse triangle. Reach up as high as you can. Feel that nice extension on your left side. And then tilt back. Ooh, yes. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's repeat this flow, breath to movement. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, tap your right elbow. Inhale, open up side plank to the right. Exhale, tap that knee to your right elbow. Inhale, re-extend your leg. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Pivot your back foot to 45 degrees. And inhale to your warrior one. Exhale, interlace your palms behind you. Inhale, wash your heart towards the sky. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, come back to your warrior one. Exhale, prasarita to the left. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Gorgeous flow. Absolutely gorgeous, yogis. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, tap your left elbow. Inhale, side plank to the left. Beautiful, Silver. Exhale, tap your knee to left elbow. Inhale, re-extend. Three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Pivot your back foot to 45 degrees. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, interlace your palms behind you. Inhale, wash your heart in the sun. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, back to your warrior one. Exhale, prasarita to the right. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're going to flow one more time our Sun B with a few modifications. Unless you guys want to flow two more times, I'll be happy to do so. Inhale, your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, tap that right elbow. Inhale, open up side plank to the right. And now take that right foot and place it behind you and come into your wild thing. Push your hips up towards the sky. Keep a nice bend in your right knee. Keep your left leg extended and push your heart towards the sky. Maybe repeat your mantra in this uncomfortable position or freeing position of I understand. Bring that palm down, connect your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, interlace your palms behind you. Inhale, reach your heart up towards the sky. Exhale, humble warrior, dip the crown of your head down. Keep the bind. Inhale, rise your upper body all the way up. And now we're going to fly. Ground down through that right foot and fly to your warrior three with a bind. Keep your left toes pointed towards the earth to keep your hips aligned with the earth. You don't have to lift that foot much higher. It can be parallel or close to the earth. You can even tap it down to the earth and fly again. If you fall out of it, just get right back into it. Because that's life. Even whether we understand or we don't understand, we're gonna fall out of things and we're gonna have to learn to get right back into it. Fly a little longer. Tap into your warrior. And ground down your back foot towards the earth. Whew. Come back to your warrior one. Exhale, prasarita towards the left. Maybe press your left palm to the mat. Reach up with your right palm. Press your right palm to the mat. Reach with your left palm. This should be really nice and juicy on your inner thighs. Release that left palm. Take an extra breath here just to relax. Bring your heart rate down. And inhale, come up to your star pose. Exhale, warrior two towards the right. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach up. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Beautiful. Inhale, upward facing dog, nice Chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, tap it to that left elbow. Inhale, open up side plank to the left. Now grab that left foot and place it behind you. Keep a bend in your left leg. Push your hips up towards the sky. Open your heart in your wild thing. Completely release all expectation and just feel your body here. Come back to your mantra. I understand. free your heart of any tension that it's holding, any regrets that it's shackled to. And exhale, tap that left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, re-extend your leg. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Pivot your back foot to 45 degrees. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, interlace your palms behind you. Inhale, wash your heart towards the sky. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, keep that bind, come back up. And exhale to your warrior three. Hop onto that left foot. Keep your left toes tilted towards the earth and fly. Look down at the earth if you want more stability. Look at anything that is unmoving. You're doing great no matter where you are. Remember, you fall out of it, get right back into it. Some days we feel less balanced than others. That's completely okay. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And then slowly send that back foot down. Inhale, come back to your warrior one. Exhale, bracharita on the right side. Now hold here for a few extra breaths. Maybe bring your right palm to the mat. Inhale your left palm up high. Maybe create a bind by bringing your right palm over to the left, your left palm over to the right side. Inhale, re-extend that palm. Exhale, place it to center. Inhale, reach up with your right palm. Exhale, wrap it over to the left side. Inhale, re-extend your palm, and exhale, bring it down. Maybe bend your knees. See how it feels if you put a little bend in your knees in your bracharita. Relax your head completely. Inhale, rise to your star pose. Remind yourself of the star that you are. Take a moment, and as you shine here, repeat your mantra, I understand. Exhale, warrior two towards the left. Inhale, reach up with that left palm, a reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now bring your knees down to your mat. We're going to try to play while our body is still warm. So for those of you who are not used to, like myself, doing a headstand, please feel free to take your mat towards a wall, preferably not the mirror. And if you just want to feel it in your body without actually going to the whole thing, this is what we're going to do. So you're going to bring your elbows to the length of your forearm. Measure it like this, and then press your elbows down to the mat. Interlace your fingers at the center. Untuck your pinky toe from underneath you. You want both pinkies next to one another, so you don't put too much pressure on one of the pinkies. And then take the crown of your head and place it right between your palms. And tuck in your toes. Make sure that you're using your shoulders here. So you want to push your shoulders away from your ears like I've been telling you from the beginning of class. Now extend your legs and maybe walk them as close as you can towards your body. Maybe you lift your right leg. Maybe you lift your left. And maybe you try to lift both. I'm not even going to attempt this right now, but you can. Look at that. Yeah, baby. I can do it towards the wall, but I will not fall on my nose. Yeah, you can try it against the wall. I'm going to give you a good 5 minutes to play here if you want. You want to try it? You want me to... If anyone needs support, if you need me to grab your legs, just lift your... Wave at me and I'll come help you. Yes! Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Silver, I know you can. Why aren't you trying? Now you guys got me excited and wanting to play. My thing is, I don't like to fall. Woo. Whenever you're done playing, please don't get up right away. Get into a child's pose to release and ground down. Take your time for those of you who want to play. The last time I tried to do this, Silver helped me, and I realized that what you really need to do is really tighten your core and push your legs towards one another to kind of create like a bind between your legs. It's pretty... Remember to keep your shoulders away from your ears. Feel the power in your shoulders as you lift up. And now for anyone who is playing, please come down to child's pose. I know you want to stay there forever, but we can't. Spread your knees apart, bring your big toes to touch, and ground down here for a moment. Rock your forehead side to side, and come back to your mantra, I understand. Maybe you understand how to do a headstand. Maybe you understand why it's okay to fall. Maybe you understand something outside of this yoga class. Whatever it is, just rock your forehead side to side, ground down through your palms. Feel the power of the earth and how it holds you, and come back to I understand. Now very slowly crawl your hands back, bring your knees right underneath your hips, and come up on top of your knees. We're going to do a camel pose, because apparently camel taps into all our chakras. It's my favorite pose, and we're ready to open our hearts to be more understanding of life and its mysteries. So push your hips forward. Act like there's something super stinky or someone that wants to kiss you that you absolutely don't want to make out with. And reach your neck back until you get a nice, sexy double chin with, losing all our bones and everything from our face. Should be nice and easy to do that. Just messing with you. So as you push it in, now slowly keep your hips forward. Place your palms on your lower back. Reach down with your palms. Bring your elbows closer to one another to keep your heart space open. And now as you push your hips forward, slowly lean your head back until maybe you can look behind you at the wall behind you. For those of you who want a deeper opening, untuck your toes. Maybe grab onto your heels, but keep pushing your body forward. Keep pushing your hips forward. Keep your breath nice and long. And as slow as you came into it, come out of it. Take your time. Sit back on top of your feet. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your stomach. And come back to your mantra here again. I understand. Now untuck your feet. Bring them both to the right side for a soft sage pose. Just bring your feet towards the side. Sit down onto your hips. Just to release your back, because we don't want to extend or put so much pressure on our lower back and then do something the opposite. So this is kind of neutralizing our spine. Sit back onto your feet. Bring both feet over to the left side. Sit your hips down. Feel the nice extension on the right side of your spine. Sit back onto your feet. Now bring the crown of your head to the earth. Maybe you want to watch me do this before you get into it, because it might be a little confusing. So you want to bring the crown of your head to the earth. Keep your legs together. And then you want to grab onto your heels and push your hips as high as you can. Once you push your hips up, your head might go from the crown of your head more towards the back. So just crawl your legs forward until you keep that connection between your knees and your forehead. You want to keep that connection as you lift your hips up. Go ahead and try. Release. Come into your embryo pose. Just hold your legs exactly where they are and place the right side of your cheek or maybe the center of your forehead down towards the mat. Just hold yourself here for a few breaths. And maybe come back to your mantra, I understand. When I'm in embryo pose, I like to hold myself a little tighter. Just give myself a nice warm hug. So maybe you want to do that. Just wrap your arms around yourself. And with all the love, tell yourself, I understand. Now release your palms from underneath you. Slowly reopen your knees wide apart. Connect your big toes to touch. Crawl your palms forward to your child's pose once more. Ground down through your forehead. We're just going to take one full breath here. And now shift your weight all the way up towards the top of your mat. And exhale, send your body all the way down. We're going to do something here called hug the earth. So bend your right elbow to a 90 degree parallel to your shoulder. And maybe bend your right knee and bring it all the way up, also to a 90 degree bend. Send that foot down, keep your right elbow exactly where it is, and just roll over that shoulder, roll on top of your right shoulder towards the left side. So you feel a nice opening in that right shoulder. Come back to your stomach. Come back to center. Now create a 90 degree bend in your left elbow and your left leg. Bring your left leg back to center and roll over your left shoulder towards the right side. Find that nice opening sensation in your left shoulder. Come back to center and crawl your hands all the way back until you get into a child's pose, or just directly cross your legs and sit all the way down onto your hips. Keep your legs crossed or extend them in front of you if it feels better on your knees. Close your eyes, make sure that your spine is nice and long. Place your palms on top of your knees. And now I want you to imagine, you can imagine either the sun or this beautiful ball of white light right above your headspace. From all the goodness that this universe has to offer you, just collect it all in little sparkles of white light and create that ball of white light right above your crown chakra. And every time you inhale, imagine that light going through the crown of your head all the way down your spine, down your body to your root chakra, all the way to your sitting bones. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine that light grabbing onto anything that does not serve you, any tensions, any regrets, any pain, and you release it back into the light through your crown chakra. Inhale, bring that light in, let it wash you clean. Send it all the way to your roots. Exhale, release anything that does not serve you back into that light. Keep the crown of your head pointed towards the sky. Inhale, bring that light, invite it into your entire body to the tips of your toes and your fingers. And very slowly release, exhale anything that does not serve you back all the way up into that light. Inhale, pull more light into your body, let it wash you clean. Exhale, release anything that does not serve you. Come back to your mantra, I understand. Inhale, invite more light in. And exhale, release. And just continue to imagine this ball of light, sending all this light through your body, through every little point of your physical existence, removing with it any tension, any pain that you're holding, and exhaling it back through your crown chakra into the sun. Keep your inhales to the count of 5, and maybe elongate your exhales to 6, 7, or 8 counts. Know that you deserve to live a life of liberation. Liberate yourself by releasing any regret that you're holding on to. Now very slowly imagine that light on your last exhale going into that ball of light, anything that does not serve you going into that light, and send that ball of light all the way up towards the sky. And with your eyes closed, extend your legs and very slowly send your body all the way down to your Shavasana. Bring your knees into your chest, rock from side to side. Extend your left leg nice and long. Pull your right knee in towards your right shoulder. And exhale, supine twist. Bring that right knee over to the left side. Keep both shoulder blades on the mat to protect your spine. Bring your knees back to center, rock from side to side. Extend your right leg this time. Pull your left knee close to your left armpit. And exhale, supine twist on the left. My heart is open. I am aware. In me some knowing of love. Bring your knees back into center. Rock from side to side. Hug your knees into your chest as close as you can. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Kiss your knees and thank yourself for this journey, for waking up every morning, for carrying yourself here to yoga, to always look for healing and for growth. Hug yourself a little tighter, give yourself extra love and appreciation, and exhale, release everything to your final pose, your Shavasana. Relax your legs to the earth, tuck your shoulder blades in just slightly so you can keep your heart open towards the sky. Keep the palms of your hands faced upwards towards the sky. Relax your jaw, maybe move it side to side. And disconnect your tongue from the roof of your mouth. From my center, at the center of me,
Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center of me. Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center of me. Please let me feel. Please let me feel peace from my center and the center of me. My heart is open. I am aware. In me's a knowing of love, love, love. My heart is open. I am aware. In me's a knowing of love, 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 love.
Now very slowly start wiggling your hands and your feet. Maybe extend your arms above you and stretch your entire body like you're waking up in the morning. And roll on to your favorite side for supported fetal position. Please keep your eyes closed for the remainder of the practice. Not for me, but just to stay inwards rather than give focus to things that are less worthy of yourself to give focus to. Maybe curl a little closer, bring your knees a little closer to you, give yourself a little hug, give yourself some love. And on your next inhale, push yourself up to a comfortable seat. If you're not ready to get up, please feel free to stay where you are. You can sit either on top of your knees in Thunderbolt or in a cross-legged position, whatever feels good for you. Bring your palms to your heart center. Press your palms in towards your heart and give it thanks for beating every moment of every day to keep your journey going, to keep you alive, well, and healthy. Bring your palms to your ajna, your seat of intuition, or what we call our forehead. The light, love, and wisdom within me is but a reflection of the light, love, and wisdom in each and every one of you. I wish you a very peaceful journey through liberation and letting go of anything that does not serve you. I humbly bow to you in your path. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming to class today. I appreciate your presence. Also, people online and people in class. Dan was saying, look at the Yelp reviews. There are so many awesome. I did not see my name once. So my name is spelled with 2 N's and an A. Anyone that wants to write an awesome Yelp review, please feel free to do so. Now Dan will choke me after this. You can't do that.